locked in with DJ Abe Alley, your girlfriend's favorite DJ.
Ooh.
Best entertainer, DJ Abe Alley, with Total Events DJ service. You're locked in with DJ Abe Alley, your girlfriend's favorite DJ.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm fired up tonight. What's up, everybody? How you all doing? I'm fired up right here tonight. Thank you guys for coming into the podcast live stream. Great Sunday evening right here in the great state of Maine. All right. What is going on, everybody, right here? You guys are on the Abe Alley live stream podcast. I want to thank you all for coming in to the podcast right here, right now. My name is DJ Abe Alley. If you haven't been here before, thank you so much. You're in for quite the treat. Social medias. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Streaming worldwide right here, right now on YouTube and Twitch. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell. Like the video. Comment. And I would very much appreciate that. So, how's everybody doing this evening? Me, myself, I am antsy tonight. I wanted to come on and do a fun podcast for you guys right here. I wasn't going to do one tonight because I wasn't feeling it today. But I was sitting on my couch a little bit ago, and I said, you know what? I got to get on my podcast tonight because there's just so much stuff I need to talk about. So I came down here into my little slice of heaven, my little podcast room with my computer and all kinds of stuff. And I found a bunch of CDs that I have had for like 15, 20 years. So I've been uploading some music to my laptop. You know, you can never have enough music. And I found some great CDs. Ludacris, Back from the First Time album, all kinds of stuff. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, should I jump on the podcast tonight? Well, here I am, ladies and gentlemen. I am here right now to talk to you guys. I want to invite you guys to the chat. Go ahead. Feel free to ask me anything you want to right here on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever you're watching me on. Please feel free to go onto your chat. Ask me anything. Like I said, tonight's podcast is about wild and crazy DJ events. I got thinking this evening about, I've done a lot of events as a DJ, and I absolutely love what I do. And I wanted to share with you guys some of the experiences, some of the crazy shit that I've seen or been a part of at events. I wanted to share a few stories. Now, if you are a DJ and you are watching this video, this live stream, right here, right now, feel free to go ahead and comment on some of the crazy shit that you've seen as a DJ. We work our asses off every night, every day when we do an event for people. But sometimes the events are just more than people dancing. And when I say that, I'm talking about other happenings that go on at these events. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been a DJ for 15 years, and I've done a lot of events. Weddings, parties, everything, not everything you can think of, but I've done a lot of things. But I live in the great state of Maine. Now, a lot of you out there, maybe that are watching this video right here, right now, don't realize how we are up in the state of Maine. And I know what a lot of you people are thinking. That is a hick place up there. There's a bunch of hicks up there. And you're not wrong. Straight up, you are not wrong. But there is nothing wrong with that. We're very hard people up here. We work hard to support our families. We work hard out in the weather that we get. We're very rough around the edges. I tend to be a little bit more cleaner than a lot of people. When I'm not going to tell you what I do in the shower, but I tend to clean myself really well. A lot of other people that live up here in the state, they'll sleep with their damn hats on. But they don't take showers. But I'm just saying, there's a whole spectrum of people up here. We are a rough crowd up here in the state of Maine. So you guys can imagine what kind of shit that I've seen throughout the years. Now, I want to get into a few stories and encounters that I've been a part of throughout all these years. First of all, I want to say hi to everybody that I see on the chat. JB, what's up, man? How are you? Thank you for coming in. Buddy, as always, great supporter of mine. Thank you for coming in tonight. I know you had a gig last night. And, actually, you know what? I want to talk about that. I did a podcast last night. July 13th. I did a podcast last night, and I want to talk about that real quick. And who else do I see in here? Let's see. You guys are starting to write to me. Thank you. Anyways, so thank you guys for coming in, whoever's watching right now. Thank you. So I had a podcast last night, and I've been doing a lot of DJ heavy topics on my podcast. Now, I want to tell everybody that is my main topic for this podcast. Absolutely. But DJ stuff is not going to be the only thing that I talk about. If you look back a month, there was a few other topics that I was talking about. Conspiracies. Some things when I was a pro wrestler, I was discussing things about that. So I want you guys to know that it's not just a DJ podcast. There's going to be other topics that I'm going to talk about. So last night, July 13th, I decided to do a podcast. And I was on for 30 minutes. I decided to take it down because I just didn't feel like the topic that I was talking about would interest anybody, even though I had quite a few viewers. So if you are interested in seeing that podcast, I can send you the link. I took it off of my YouTube privately. So if you guys are interested on the topic, please feel free and let me know, and I'll send you the link to the podcast. I just don't want to put it public because I just didn't feel good about it. I actually watched it myself after I was done, and it actually came out pretty good. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the chat, and I'll send you the link. So anyways, here I am tonight. I had to come back with a good one tonight because I felt kind of empty inside. So I was down here putting songs on my computer, and I just felt like I had to come on and talk to you guys for a little bit. So here I am. To the chat. Had a band come in during dinner. Tracy was trying to stop them, and one of the family members ran up to us and told us it was a surprise for the groom. Not good. Oh, my God. Oh, the unexpected saxophone or the unexpected person to sing. Been there, have experienced all of that. Buddy, I hear you on that. So you guys were just doing your thing, and the mariachi band, mariachi or whatever you want to call it, I don't freaking know, mariachi band came in and just started playing while you guys were doing it, and there was no coordination. That's bad. Ouchie. I'm sure you came back from it, though. I guarantee it. Yeah, those surprise things. I hate those. It happens to me all the time. I try to cover my bases when I'm at gigs. Get everything, because I don't want surprises. I want to be prepared for the whole evening. My itinerary, my paper. I got it all set. We've already talked about everything. We got everything set in stone. I don't want a surprise fucking elephant walk in the room and start shitting on the dance floor because Bubba Joe, half cousin David Tibbetts, whoever, had a surprise for the bride and the groom and brought an elephant in and he shit on the dance floor. I don't want that. I don't want surprises like that. So I hear you, buddy. I hear you. So I want to get into a few experiences that I've had as a DJ. Now, there's only going to be 3 or 4 that I'm going to talk about. But I've had a ton. And some of them I would have to sit down and think about. But the ones I'm going to talk about tonight are going to be the ones I remember easily. Because I didn't really think about this. I've done a lot of weddings and I have a lot of experiences. So, when I first started DJing, and actually I probably should have done a separate podcast on this topic or this incident itself because it's really an extraordinary one. When I first started as a DJ at a bar, I think a lot of you know that my backstory. I started in a bar, they had a house system, and that's all I did. I went up to the mixer, played CDs, people were dancing. And I was like 12 feet above everybody, so I could look down. My craziest experience was I had a dance floor full of people, 50 or 60 people at the bar. And I'm just cranking, banging them out. It was party time, right? Everybody's dancing. DJ's feeling good. Dance floor's packed. Everybody's drinking. Everybody's doing this and that. Okay? And then I tend to see the crowd die. And it was a hot song I was playing. So I was shocked that the crowd died. Before that, everybody was kicking ass. I was all good. Abe was rocking the house. That's what I do. The crowd died. Crazy. I looked down and there's a lady flat on the dance floor. It happens. People trip and fall all the fucking time. Drunk asses. Especially at the bar. People don't know how to hold their fucking alcohol. Hey, I used to be one of those people too. I used to party it up. Sup, player? Let's take 3 fucking shots. Let's get fucked up. Right? In this case, it was not that. There was an older lady on the dance floor that was flat. People started corralling around her. So I didn't know what to do. It was like the first 2 or 3 times I'd played music for the bar when I first started back in 2004. And then I see ambulance lights backing up to the door. I turned the music off. Shit, what's going on here? I went down the stairs. There's a door that locked. Opened the door, closed it, whatever, went over. Everybody was crowding around this person. Ambulance people came in, took this older lady out. She was probably 55, 60. I mean, she wasn't grandma, like total granny, you know. She was healthy. The lady had a heart attack on the dance floor. Straight up. She died on my dance floor. Seriously. No, there's no joke. I'm not joking about that. Her name was Lorraine Betts. And she had a heart attack on my dance floor at night. So that experience stays with me, obviously. I'll never forget that. And it was when I first started. So it's kind of like a big fuck you, Abe. Kinda. I mean, it wasn't my fault. I guess I was making her dance too much. I don't know. She was there having a good time. So Adam, what's up? I see you over there. I was killing it. You bastard. That's funny. I'll see you tomorrow. That's funny. Thanks for coming in, dude. Appreciate it. Man. Adam's a coworker, so I get to tell him all kinds of shit at work all the time. Thanks for coming in, bud. Appreciate it. So, that was my first crazy experience as a DJ when I first started. How about you guys as a DJ? If you're watching this right here, right now, how about you? Do you have any crazy stories? Leave a comment below, please. Right on the chat. I've seen other things. Obviously. I was doing, actually, a party I do every year. A family I know puts on a big pig roast every year. And they have Abe Alley come down and rock the house. That's what I do. I fucking love it. Okay? Get your asses on the dance floor. I make it happen. So we do this they do the party pig roast every year. And this was about 4 years ago. There's about 400 or 500 people that come to this event every year. And I'll have a gig log up on it in a couple of months because I'll be there this year as well. If you look on my channel, you check out some of my past gig logs. Pig roast, September. Check them out. But I was doing the pig roast, and it was late. I was almost done. It was probably 1:15, and I saw police lights. Fucking police showed up. There was like 3 cruisers. There must have been a fight. I don't know. I was in the boathouse doing my thing, but I could see the police lights outside. So I go out and just check it out, and then I look over, and the police officers are over here tending to something. I don't know what it was. But there was a girl that was on top of a police cruiser, squatting and fucking pissing on the hood of the police cruiser. I am not fucking kidding, and I'm not joking you right here at all. She was squatting right on his fucking hood and was pissing on his hood. The fucking county cop. The county sheriff. I couldn't believe it. It was funny as hell. I mean, I wasn't like close, but I could tell what she was doing. It was funny as hell. I didn't expect to see that. Right? It's funny as hell. But that's another experience that I've been able to witness throughout this great 15 years of being a DJ, entertainer. Sometimes the crowd entertains me. Maybe I should be paying them. I should be paying them for that shit. Because I'll never forget that. I didn't see anything like personal. I just knew what she was doing. You don't fucking climb on a county sheriff police cruiser and squat just for the looks of it. She was fucking pissing on the hood. No joke. Funny as hell. That's another experience. Right? How about you guys? You got any more? Go to the chat. Buddy. He says, that sucks. Had a grandmother go down. Had the paramedic transport her to the hospital. The groom was very crying into Tracy's shoulder. She didn't take her meds. She was okay. The dancing did not go well until they found out she was okay. Oh, I gotcha. Shit happens. And he's going back to my first experience, one of my first crazy experiences with the woman who passed away on my dance floor. Things happen. And sometimes you can't do anything about it. Right? You can't do it. Luckily she's okay. Luckily, you didn't have somebody dead on your floor, because I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life, even though I didn't really do anything, but I was there, and it was kind of like my thing. Like, I had everybody dancing. She was dancing. I remember seeing her. She was loving it. She had a mixed drink in her hand all night. But, I know. Things happen. And this crazy thing that I do as an entertainer, I see a lot of funny shit. I see a lot of scary shit too. Back to the chat. Adam says, we had a handicap group come down on a Thursday when I was bouncing, and they were getting out of hand at like 10:30 or 11. I had to ask the aides to take them home. Wow. They were getting rowdy. They were going to take you out. They'd be taking Adam out of the bar. That's funny. Another experience I want to share with you. But before I do that, check my shirt out, guys. TB12, the GOAT. I just wanted to make a plug on my shirt. I hope you guys enjoy it. One of my favorite shirts. I made it. So, I'm very proud of that. If you want a little bit Chicago, watch the Blues Brothers. I love that movie. Yeah, Blues Brothers. I've seen a little bit of it before. The old one back in like the 70s or whatever. Buddy's from Chicago. And he's a good man and a great professional. I've talked to him a few times. And Buddy, you're the man. Tom Brady 12. TB 12. Get it right, brother. You know I'm a Pats fan. Come on. Tom Brady 12. TB 12. The greatest of all time. Ha! Adam says wheelchairs and hooker boots don't get along on the dance floor. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Unfucking real. That's funny shit, dude. I couldn't be a bouncer. There's no way. I'm too nice of a guy. I couldn't remove people and be nice and they're spitting in my face and shit like that. I couldn't be a bouncer. You got a lot of patience to be a bouncer, man. Fuck. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh, man. So, back to the experiences. Another experience that I've had before. I was telling you all that I'm from the great state of Maine. We're pretty hard up here. There's a lot of hard-nosed people up here. But they don't care about their appearance. They don't care about their hygiene. They don't care, They don't care what they say. They don't care what people think. You go into a wedding reception, straight up formal wedding reception. You'll see someone there with sweatpants and muck boots. That's how it is, right? Or the Velcro fucking shoes you get from Walmart for $3.25. Okay? I was doing a wedding once. And I was playing my sets. It was party time. Whatever. The groom's brother decided to come on up and tell me that I looked like a fucking idiot. Thank you. That's exactly how I said it. I said, thank you. I'm not even joking, right? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't. Everybody was dancing. He came up to me and looks at me and says, "You look like a fucking idiot." What can I say? I appreciate your honesty. From that point forward, for about 15 minutes, he went up one side of me and down the other, calling me names, telling me I fucking couldn't do my job. I didn't know how to make people dance. Dance floor was packed. What it was he wanted, I think it was an Alan Jackson song that I told him. He had somebody come up and ask me for a request. I told that person that I would get it on in just a little bit. I would work it into my rotation. They went back and told him. I found this out after the incident. And he didn't like it. And he was drunk. And he was fucked up and whatever. He was wearing sweatpants. He was wearing muck boots. And a long flannel checkered shirt. And he had a hat on that was greasy, like a meatball. And his hair was sticking out of the holes on the hat. You see those holes right there? His hair was sticking out of those holes, which means he doesn't shower and he sleeps with his fucking hat on because his hair was growing through the holes. Okay? But he comes up to me and tells me I look like a fucking idiot. And I'm wearing a 3-piece suit. Anyways, it stemmed from there. He started threatening me, telling me that he was going to destroy my setup. He was saying that he was going to knock me out. And he said that he was going to make it so his brother, which was the groom, and the bride weren't going to pay me for my services. So I didn't want to take it anymore. I was pissed. He kept coming up to me. I got the bride over to me. I told her what was going on. He came up again, and he put his finger right in my face when I was talking to her. And I fucking slapped that right out of my face. Boom! It hit her in the face. When he was poking me in the like this, and when I hit it, it went and hit her like this. She grabbed him by the hair, and I swear to God, I could see grease fall to the floor. She grabbed him by the head of hair and fucking drove him out the door. There was a policeman that came, arrested him, cuffed him, and stuffed him. Gone like a freight train. I've only been threatened one time at a gig, and that was that time. What was I supposed to do? I gave him 15 minutes. But when he put his finger on my nose, or like right here, when he come up when I was talking to her, that was it. And I apologized to her for hitting her in the face with his hand. But it wasn't my fault. She had gotten the whole story by that time. He knew what I was talking to her about. So he got hot-headed and came back up to me. I swear to God, guys, I didn't do anything wrong. I am not a shit starter. I am not a instigator, right? I'm not. He just didn't like me, and he let me know. That was quite the experience. Back to the chat. What do you guys think about that one? Buddy talking about Mitch Trubisky, MT10. Hey, he's got a great future. He's got a good team in place. Your Bears are going to go 11-5 this year. My Pats are going to go 13-3. The Bears will be in the playoffs. Bears, Pats, Super Bowl. And then I don't know what's going to happen from there. How do you like that? Might be right. I don't know. We'll see, buddy. Harbor Hog? Yeah, I'll have to check it out, Adam. Harbor Hog. Had a drunk guest come up and unplug my main setup because I would not play his song. Oh, Adam's throwing me under the bus now. He's telling me I instigate all the time. I do not. What are you talking about? I don't instigate in a bad way. You know that. This is what I'm talking about. I don't walk into a bar go fuck yourself. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not that kind of instigator. It's not a negative instigator. I am a positive instigator. Poke you a little bit and tickle ya. You know how I do that at work? But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being a negative instigator. I'm not that person. However, I am an instigator for fun. Yes, I'll give you that. But for fighting, I am not. Bastard throwing me under the bus. So yeah, those are some of my experiences and things that I've had to deal with as a DJ for 15 years. Let me see one more. Let me give you one more that I can share with you. Oh, I've got a good one for you. So, I was DJing a wedding, and I got in line for dinner. And I thought that I was totally okay to get in the buffet line to enjoy some delicious catered food. How about you DJs out there? You guys think that too? I always ask now. I didn't ask this time. So I got in the buffet line because I was hungry as hell. Look at me. I'm 230 pounds. I'm hungry as hell. I like food. I went, got in the line. I'm standing there with the plate in my hand. This Bubba comes up to me and he nudges me like this. So my arm goes, right? I look behind me. And he's standing there and he's saying, "What the fuck do you think you're doing? I'm going to get some food. Looks great. Hungry." And he goes, "What the fuck you think you're doing? Did I cut somebody in the buffet line?" That's what started going through my head. Did I cut somebody in the buffet line? I don't know. And he looks at me and he says, "Get the fuck back behind your table and work. You're here to play music, not to get in the buffet line. Get the fuck back behind your table." And at this point, I knew he was serious. At first, I thought he was joking for whatever reason. I don't know. I give people the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't joking. So I look around and I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah. I'm the cousin, I think, no, he may have, he was a relative, anyways, of the bride and the groom." And he said, "You need to get back behind your fucking table. Seriously, right now. Or I'm going to start some shit." Wow. Right? So I stepped out of line and went over to my table. Just to think about it for a second. Because I never had that happen to me. You can't fucking eat, you motherfucker. You're not eating today. You're going to starve. So, thought about it for a minute. And I went and I got the bride. Pulled her aside. There was like a little doorway. Pulled her aside and I said, "I want to ask you something real quick, and there's no trouble. I just want to make sure." She's like, "Yeah, what's that?" I said, "Do you mind if I enjoy the buffet?" She goes, "Of course. Of course you can. What do you mean? Of course you can. There's plenty of food for everybody." I said, "All right, well, thank you. But there's a gentleman out there that just threatened me and made me get out of line because I needed to be behind the fucking table or he was going to start some shit." I said, I'm not trying to start anything. I just want you to know. Because he got me. Like, it's like a serious thing now. She goes, "Who was it?" She was pissed automatically. Like, boom, 0 to 100. And I said, "It's that gentleman over there in the corner." And she said something like, she kind of described him. The one with, I think there was a jacket. He had a leather jacket on or something. And I said, "Yes, him." I said, I don't want him to know I talked to you. So can you just, if you're going to talk to him, can you just do it in a few minutes? She wasn't having it. She was gone. Boom! Beeline. Right over to him, right? So I'm standing there. And she's got him. Just giving him the what for. Poking his chest. I mean, moving him back. She was pissed. Never seen a bride go like that before. Poking him right in the fucking chest. Backing him up. Giving him the what for. Right? So I'm kind of like, it's kind of eye candy a little bit because I wanted to do that, but I can't. I got to be a professional in this setting. I can't do that. She grabbed him and made him come apologize to me. And I never seen a grown man be like a little bitch like he was when he had to come apologize to me. He had tears in his eyes. His face was red. And she's right next to him, right? Fucking staring, holding his arm. Like when you grab your son or something, and you go over there right now and you apologize and you give him back that piece of candy. That ain't your candy. You give it back to him right now. You know, throwing himself under the bus. I stole this piece of candy. Here it is. She was right there. And he's just like all huddled up. I'm a little sorry about what what I said earlier. Sorry about that. I know this is their day, and I don't want them to be mad or nothing. So, I'm sorry. That wasn't good enough. This fucking bride, she made him tip me. $20 bill. He slapped a $20 bill down on my table. Says here, here's $20 for the inconvenience tonight. I said, you don't have to give me any money. I don't need any money. I want friendly people. That's it. So I made another $20. But even if I would have beat his ass, or if he would have beat my ass, I don't know. If I would have beat his ass, he probably would have hurt a little bit. But her, the bride, and that was her fucking day, made him feel about this big. About that big, the way she handled it. And that was perfect. I thought I was going to see him at the end of the night, when I was getting ready to pick up and all of that. I didn't see him. Very surprised. Believe me, I was looking everywhere. I looked over my vehicle just to make sure there was no key marks, all of that. And that was pretty satisfying. But what do you guys think about that story? No joke on that one. That was up north. Yeah. Up to Bubbaville. There's a lot of Bubbas up there. She made him feel that big. It was funny as hell. And I loved it. So, that's another thing. Another experience that I've had in my 15 years as an entertainer / DJ. What do you guys think about that one? Oh, shut up, Adam. Jeez. Man, why you gotta poke fun at me all the time? So what, you're saying you're good at getting girls to fight your battles for you? Yeah. Hey, women have a lot of power over me and males. So I use it when I can. I didn't ask her to do anything. I was just getting her in the know about the situation. Just because if he went up to her and said something about me that wasn't true, and then her coming up to me and saying, get the fuck out of here, you're not getting paid, I wanted to be proactive and make sure that didn't happen. She's the one that took it upon herself to go over there and just fucking belittle him. She was not having it, and I thought it was pretty funny. DJ Derek B, nice seeing you, man. Thank you for coming in again here tonight for the Abe Alley podcast. If you're just getting in right now, I've been going on for, about 50 minutes now. So you're kind of at the end game. But, of course, when I'm all done, which I'm going to be in just a short few minutes here, you can always go back and check out the beginning anytime you want to. But thank you for coming in tonight, bud. Best way, no one is going to fuck with the bride, and that is true. And you know what? I have to bite my tongue sometimes with some of these brides because some of them are just, they're so stressed out that they jab me. And I don't think they mean to, but it's hard for me sometimes. But I always remember that they're hiring me. So my chin is going to be a punching pad. Now, if they can go too far, but I've never had that, and I just shake it off most of the time. So if I got a bridezilla that's just peppering me with stuff, I take it on the chin. I have to. It's just me. But if they cross the line, obviously I'd have to say something. But ultimately, I'm there to be their punching bag certain amount, certain things, and they hired me. So there's a lot of things I have to take. Oh well. But anyways, what do you guys think about those experiences? Obviously, I've had a lot more experiences than those, but that's just a few that I've had to deal with throughout the years. And I just wanted to come on here tonight on the podcast and talk about that with you guys, just to give you an idea what kind of shit I've had to deal with being an entertainer and a DJ. Now, you guys, as entertainers and DJs out there checking this out, let me know in the comments what you guys have to deal with. I know a lot of stuff that you guys have to deal with. I'm sure you deal with a lot of stuff just like me. But what's your craziest encounter? Have you ever had a girl piss on a sheriff's police car? I have. Have you had somebody die on your dance floor? Unfortunately, I have. At weddings, where love is the topic of the day, I've seen a full-out fucking brawl at a wedding. Fucking fights. No joke. That's what I'm saying. Maine. Us Mainers up here. Maina. That's right, Bob. We get feisty up here. And then we get all pissed off, get in our truck. Then we put the fucking truck in the pucker brush and get all fetched up. We're crazy up here, some of us. But that's the kind of shit that I see. Derek B wants me to extend it tonight. He's late getting to the game here tonight. So, all right, so Derek, I'll give you a quick overview of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some experiences as being a DJ, being in the 15 years that I've been doing this. There's a lot of things that I've seen, a lot of things that I've experienced. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what have you guys seen, your experiences. First, I talked about a lady dying on my dance floor when I first started back in 2004. She collapsed on my dance floor, dead, done. Also, at another gig, I had a girl get on a sheriff's car, police car, and piss right on the hood. Sometimes I got to pay for the entertainment, right? Instead of them paying me, I pay them. Also, I've had people tell me to get out of the buffet line. Do your fucking job. Get behind your booth. You're here to play music, not eat food. I've had that. And, of course, I've seen fights at weddings. So stupid. Like, really, guys? Really? 6 people fucking throwing fists at a wedding reception. I couldn't believe it. Really? What the fuck you fighting about? You fighting because she got married? That used to be your girlfriend? Fucking 25 years ago, she was my girlfriend. Now she got married 25 years, 25 years later, and I'm going to fight about it. I don't know. Like, seriously. The shit I've seen as a DJ, entertainer, is pretty cool. Pretty cool to look back on. Some of it is a little disturbing, but hey, this is what I do, and this is what I experience. So, in closing, right here tonight, I got a few things to tell you guys. Very soon, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be branding myself. If you look in the background, you can see my logo, the Abe's Corner, the Abe Alley Podcast. I'll be having merchandise and stuff for sale very soon. So if any of you guys out there would like to have something of mine with my podcast stuff, I've got a lot of things in the works right now. I'll be coming forward with those in just a couple of weeks. Also, I have a DJ gig log coming to you guys this weekend. I have a wedding, and it's going to be crazy wild. I'm going to be there a long time. They've already told me they're going to get me for extra hours. So Sunday when I get up, I'm going to be dead tired. So please make sure to be patient on my gig log. I'll probably have it up by Wednesday at the latest. Not this week. This Saturday night coming, I have a wedding reception. So next Wednesday. So like 10 days from now. So be on the lookout for that, you guys. There was another thing I was going to tell you guys, and I can't really remember it right now. Back to the chat real quick. Derek B., the biggest problem I come across, DJs calling off. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm right behind you on the branding. I just got my banner. Yeah, nice. When are you doing the giveaway? I want my lobster. Yes, that was it. That was another thing I was going to talk about, guys. So I'm doing a giveaway. And I probably should have put something up on the screen for this podcast. If you comment on any of my videos from when I announced the podcast giveaway to right now, and probably a few more, there's something I'm working on trying to get done that I'm going to be giving away. I can't tell you guys what it is. If you comment on my video, like my video, and share my channel, you'll be entered into the free giveaway. So please do that. And it's not going to be anything major. Please bear with me. Also, my channel is starting to grow. And I want to say a big thank you to you guys out there, because I'm starting to have YouTube promote me. They're starting to promote me now. I'm starting to get subscribers. I'm starting to get views. And I'm starting to get you guys right in here with me on my podcast. So I'm very grateful, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys all the time. And it just makes me feel so good. So I feel like I need to give something back. So that's why I'm doing a free giveaway. So thank you guys so very much on the support. You guys are great. Derek B says he'll take a lobster. I know you'll take a lobster. I can get a lobster anytime I want. Lobster, a hat, anything, right? You guys stay tuned, because I'll be giving away something cool. So just bear with me. I promise I'll do it. And I might even pick out who the winner is on a podcast somehow. Okay? Just to prove to you guys I'm not lying. All right? But, I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys. You guys are great. And I love doing this for you guys. And I love the support, the interaction between us on the chat. Soon, I'm going to be doing double screen. I'm going to start having guests on my show, so we can go back and forth. You guys can see who I'm talking to and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited on that. I really hope that, I can get that stuff very soon. But we'll see. It's a work in progress. I promise I'll get better for you guys. Buddy says, good for you, dude. I'm glad to see the channel growing. Yes, and thank you so much. And if it wasn't for all you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. You guys drive me to do this, and I love it. It's all because of you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's going to do it for tonight's podcast. I hope you guys had a great Sunday, a great weekend. Tomorrow starts a new work week, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm on vacation next week, so I might do a podcast every single night next week, but we'll see. I got to get some more topics, and we'll go from there. But I hope you guys had a great time tonight. Please feel free to give me a like, comment, and of course, I'll take any questions or anything, comments on the video. Please do so, and add me on. Any social media stuff, please. I'd love to talk to you guys. So, once again, my name is DJ Abe Alley, right here on the Abe Alley Podcast. Thanking you guys for coming in here tonight and enjoying the podcast with me. You guys are great, and I'll be back once again in just a couple of nights. Thank you guys so very much. I hope you have a great night. Have a great week. I love you all. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
DJ Abe Alley with Total Events DJ service. You're locked in with DJ Abe Alley, your girlfriend's favorite DJ.
Ooh.